Good morning. Welcome, families, friends, and loved ones, to Liberty High School Class of 2026 graduation. My name is Evanise Betancourt, one of our school counselors, and we are so honored to have you join us in celebrating this wonderful class. We would love to extend a special welcome to those of you who are joining us online this morning. At this time, we would like to remind you to please silence your cell phones and refrain from using air horns and noisemakers during the graduation ceremony as a courtesy to all the friends and families in attendance. Guests, at this time, we will begin our processional for the Liberty High School Class of 2026. Please welcome our Chargers as they enter the arena. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our 2025-2026 Teacher of the Year, Dr. Alexis Pades Soto.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Gentlemen, please remove your hats from the presentation of the color by Liberty High School Junior ROTC. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem, performance by the senior choir members Abigail Cesar, Devan Lewis, Christian Moisey, Javier Irizarry, Joel Lopez, Kaylin Garcia, Maria Villanueva, and Zoe Brooks, under the direction of their choir's instructor, Ms. Valerie Hadway.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Way to go, Zoe!
Class of 2026, you may be seated. It's an honor for me to present to you the 2026 Senior Class President, Ms. Gabby Laurent.
Good morning and welcome, family and friends, and esteemed guests, and last but not least, the graduating class of 2026. My name is Gabrielle Laurent, and I am your 2026 Senior Class President. Today, we celebrate the completion of the first chapter of our lives. It was not always easy. Over the years, we faced challenges, overcome obstacles, met new people, and even reconnected with others. Every moment helped shape us into who we are today. As we step into this new chapter of our lives, remember this. Always be your true self. Never feel imprisoned by your past, your image, or a label. Your mistakes do not define you, and neither do other people's opinions. What defines you is your character, your growth, and the way you continue to move on. Everyone has a calling, and everyone has a purpose. Not everyone discovers it right away, but when you do, embrace it. Chase it fearlessly. Love what makes you different, because that uniqueness is what the world needs. Our lives are only just beginning. Although we may not all have been close, we'll always be a Charger family. We laugh together, struggle together, grown together, and that bond is something we will carry with us forever on. And now it is my honor and great privilege to introduce you to our incredible principal, Dr. Latonia Harris.
Thank you, Gabrielle. Good morning and welcome to the commencement ceremony of the Liberty High School class of 2026. We are honored that you have joined us to celebrate this significant milestone in the lives of our graduating scholars. At this time, I am pleased to introduce our distinguished guests, school board members, Ms. Garcia, District 2, Ms. Shive, District 3, and Ms. Paula Bronson, District 5. Dr. Mark Shanoff, Superintendent, Dr. Renee Clayton, Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Chandra Evans, Assistant Superintendent for High Schools, and Ms. Tia Tasha Brown, Director of High Schools. We would also like to take a moment to recognize and congratulate the parents, families, and all who have supported our graduates throughout their academic journey. Your unwavering support, love, and encouragement have helped make this day possible. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce the first of two student speakers. Our first speaker holds a weighted GPA of 4.52, has earned the Bright Future Scholarship, a Child Development Associate credential, and an Entrepreneurship and Small Business certification, and has already earned 47 college credits. She served as a former dance captain, was a class representative of our Student Government Association, Rhythm Family Head in the Black Cultural Union, and a member of the National Honor Society. This fall, she will be attending Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University to study business administration with a concentration in finance. Please join me in welcoming the 2026 salutatorian, Sabrielle Grace Dennis Eldris.
Hello, everyone. First and foremost, I want to thank God because none of this would have been possible without him. One of my favorite Bible verses is Job 22:28. You will succeed in whatever you choose to do, and light will shine on the road ahead of you. Through every challenge, every moment of doubt, and every obstacle along the way, God continued to guide me, strengthen me, and remind me that greater things were ahead. I want to thank my family, my close friends, teachers, counselors, and everyone who supported me throughout this journey. Your encouragement, prayers, and love helped me become the person I am today. To my mom, Christine, Thank you for every prayer, every sacrifice, and every moment you believed in me, especially when I struggled to believe in myself. To my little sister Millie, my Tati Diane, and my entire family, thank you for always supporting and encouraging me. I love you all. And to my grandfather, you were always my #1 supporter. It was hard losing you, but this accomplishment has made you proud. This school year has taught me a lot about growth and staying grounded in faith. When we make the decision to leave behind what is comfortable and familiar, God always opens new doors. My strength isn't perfection, it is discipline. I'm not waiting for success to find me, I'm actively building towards it. Growth happens in the moments when we are challenged and we feel uncertain. It requires us to step outside of our comfort zones. Every single person sitting here today has overcome something to make it to this moment, and that alone is something you all should be proud of. Whether your path is college, trade school, or something else entirely different, keep believing in yourself and surround yourself with people who will push you to see you win. There will be moments in life where you feel behind, discouraged, unsure of yourself, but do not allow fear, comparison, or setbacks to stop you from becoming who God has meant you to be. Keep believing in yourself even when progress feels slow. Keep showing up for your goals even when nobody else sees the hard work behind them. Success is becoming someone you're proud of. I am grateful for every lesson, every friendship, and every challenge, as well as every memory that shaped these last 4 years. This fall, I will be attending the #1 public HBCU, FAMU. I'm excited to continue growing and learning in this next season of life. And even if my crew isn't there, I'm still a certified Zoe. I am proud to stand here today as a Haitian young woman and your salutatorian. Standing up here is a representation of Black excellence and proof that God is always at work. To the class of 2026, don't let high school be your peak. Celebrate, but remember, it is not the finish line. Continue learning and becoming the person you are meant to be. Be kind to others, work hard even when nobody's watching, and never underestimate how far consistency, faith, and determination can take you. Class of 2026, we made it. Congratulations. Keep striving for greatness, and may God bless each one of you. And finally, Sabi S3, Ms. D, or formerly Sabriel Grace Dennis, is officially signing out. Bye, guys.
Thank you, Sabriel. Our next speaker holds an impressive weighted GPA of 4.60, has completed 172 volunteer hours, earned an Associate of Arts degree, and met all requirements for the Bright Futures Academic Scholarship. In addition, she has served as a member of the Liberty High School's ambassadors, served as drum major of our school band, and was a class representative for our Student Government Association. This fall, she will be attending the University of South Florida to study medical laboratory sciences. Please join me in welcoming our 2026 valedictorian, Monique Onabajo.
Good morning, faculty, staff, families, guests, and fellow graduates. My name is Monique Onabajo, and it is a great honor and blessing to speak to you all as your class of 2026 valedictorian. Before anything else, I want to express my gratitude to my family. Thank you for always pushing me to be my very best, for providing stability, and for instilling the values I carry with me today. Above all, I want to thank my mom for her strength, unconditional love, and for always believing in me, even when I did not believe in myself. I would not be standing here without you. In fact, many of us would not be here without the sacrifices our family made. As a child of immigrant parents, I have seen the level of grit it takes to build a life from the ground up. I want to take a moment to honor all immigrant parents in attendance today, as well as all parents and guardians who have taken a different and often more difficult path to raise us into who we are today. This day would not be possible for so many of us without you. Thank you. Yeah. I also want to share a bit about my high school journey. I'm originally from the Bronx, New York, and I moved here in the middle of my freshman year. At that time, you could probably guess I was less than thrilled at the idea of living in Florida. I even found myself missing things I never thought I would miss, like those dingy train stations. Not only that, but upon moving here, I quickly realized that I had no idea how to socialize with new people. That meant that I was one of those kids who often sat alone at lunch and in pretty much every school setting. To cope with my feelings of isolation, I told myself and tried to convince myself that I preferred being alone, when in reality, I did not. I credit the kind students and teachers I encountered through band and the ambassadors for changing that for me. To my friends in band, I love you all so much. And I want to thank you, not only for being such great targets of my daily jokes, but also for making me feel like I finally belonged after spending so much time feeling out of place. And to the ambassadors, thank you for inspiring me and for giving me the confidence to be more outspoken. To those who may struggle to adjust as we enter this new chapter, I encourage you to stay consistent in showing up for experiences that could become meaningful opportunities. One thing we can never do is allow feelings of uncertainty to hold us back. Not because things always turn out in our favor, but because even when they do not, the world will not end. And even if you can't fully relate to my journey, there may be times where you aren't fully confident in your abilities or fear making mistakes. The worst thing you can do is let that self-doubt prevent you from living your life to its fullest potential. Transitions in life, such as this one we're about to take, are not meant to reinvent us. They're meant to shape us and reveal parts of ourselves that we have yet to discover. Now, seniors, we're finally at the point where we branch off and blossom into who we're meant to become. Many of us have a clear vision for our futures, while others aren't so sure what they want to do, and that's okay. Regardless of where you are now, life is rarely a straight path, and chances are you may end up following a career path that you don't even know exists yet. And always remember this old piece of internet wisdom: if plan A doesn't work, the alphabet has 25 more letters. Well, that may sound a bit corny to some people. It is a reminder that we do not have to get it right on the first try, but it is important that we keep moving forward. With that in mind, I'm so excited to see what our class will accomplish in the future. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Now let's walk across that stage and begin the next chapter of our lives. Thank you, and God bless.
Good morning, families, friends, and faculty, and most importantly, the graduates. For the past 4 years, I've had the pleasure and honor of serving as the principal to the remarkable and special class of 2026. In 2022, you and I began our journey together as part of the Charter Nation at Liberty High School. Since that time, I have had the privilege of witnessing your growth, transforming into leaders, scholars, and young adults who are ready to confidently step into your future. Today, we celebrate you, your achievements, your resilience, and the legacy you leave behind. Before we recognize academic and extracurricular excellence, I would like to begin with a special acknowledgement. Among us today are members of the class of 2026 who have made a solemn commitment to serve our country in the armed forces. When your name is called, please stand and remain standing. Gabriel Acevedo Vasquez, U.S. Marine Corps. Eldony Sinas, U.S. Army. Luis Colon Ortiz, U.S. Army. Tazelle De Silva, U.S. Marine Corps. Rachel Delgado Navarro, U.S. Coast Guard. Isaiah Gonzalez, U.S. Army. Mariah Lewis, U.S. Air Force. Giselle Nieves Marzan, U.S. Marine Corps. Christian Rivera, U.S. Army National Guard. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in expressing our heartfelt appreciation for their courage and dedication. Your service makes us proud, and we thank you deeply. The class of 2026 has also made its mark in athletics. You have pushed yourselves, supported one another, and competed with pride. Some standout accomplishments include girls volleyball program defeated Poinciana High School and advanced to the semifinals, which is believed to be the first in the school in recent history. Boys basketball team, district runner-up for the second consecutive year. Boys weightlifting team advanced to the regional championships led by Gabriel Acevedo Vasquez, Celia Delva, and Zayden Moore. Aaron Williams, a track star, accepted an Army ROT scholarship and will attend Florida Atlantic University. This year, we also celebrate 2 athletes who have earned the incredible honor of signing to compete at the collegiate level. Sean Dufflin, Florida Gateway Basketball, and Julian Rivera Soria, Florida Gateway College Basketball. To all of our athletes, you have balanced competition with academics and shown us what it means to be champions, not only in performance, but in spirit, sportsmanship, and perseverance. Thank you. Tonight, we also honor the academic achievements of the class of 2026, students who have demonstrated grit, discipline, and the unwavering commitment to excellence. Our Bright scholarship recipients, please stand and be recognized. Florida Academic Scholarship, Morinike Anabajo and Mercy Valentine Anza. Florida Medallion Scholarships, Isabella Avila, Sabriel Dennis Eldris, Paola Garcia Morales, Kayla Galen, Darius Lumley, Leslie Terrero, Davia, and Maria Villanueva. Florida Gold Seal Cape, Janaya Tyrell, and the Florida Gold Seal Vocational, Brianna Ranjatan. Thank you, you may be seated. Our top 10 scholars, please stand. I'm sorry, our top 20 scholars, please stand. Each of you will be recognized individually later in the program. You may be seated. And to our Associate of Arts degree recipients, when your name is called, please stand. Angelicia Fry, who will attend Valencia Community College. Paola Garcia Morales, attending the University of Central Florida. Mariah Lewis, U.S. Armed Forces. And Morinike Anabajo, University of South Florida. Congratulations. You represent what is possible when dedication meets determination and effort meets opportunity. As a class, you have achieved so much together. You recorded the school's largest proficiency gains on mathematics and U.S. history end-of-course exams. Our school earned a grade of B for the first time in the past 12 years. And most impressively, compared with the school's last 3 years, you have achieved the highest scholarship total, with more than $15 million in scholarships. You have set the bar high, and your legacy will inspire future charges for years to come. In 2016, the song Rise by Katy Perry was prominently featured during coverage of the Summer Olympics. A few of its lyrics say, "I won't just survive, oh, you will see me thrive. Can't write my story, I'm beyond the archetype. Victory is in my veins, and I will rise." Those words embody the spirit of the Liberty High School's class of 2026. As you prepare to enter the next phase of your life, here are a few reminders I want you to carry with you. 1, trust in yourself. You possess the power, confidence, and inner strength to achieve your goals. 2, understand that success requires effort. Challenges will come, but use them as opportunities to grow and rise even higher. Stay true to who you are. Your authenticity is your greatest strength. And 4, celebrate every milestone. Each step forward is part of your journey and deserves recognition. Class of 2026, you are resilient, you are capable, and you are destined to rise. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now transition to the presentation of diplomas for the class of 2026. As a courtesy to all of our graduates and their families, we respectfully ask that you refrain from using noisemakers during the roll call. This will allow each graduate's name to be heard clearly and celebrated equally. Thank you for your cooperation. To lead us through the presentation of diplomas, please welcome the following teachers to the podium: Ms. Benacourt, Ms. Jara, and Ms. Boonley.
Valedictorian Morenike Onabajo with a GPA of 4.6, who will continue her career at University of South Florida. Salutatorian Sabriel Dennis Elgiris with a GPA of 4.52, who will continue her educational career at Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University. Mariah Lewis with a GPA of 4.45, who will continue her post-educational career at United States Air Force. Alanis Jide Echevadia Benjamin with a GPA of 4.405, who will continue her post-educational career at Valencia College. Camila Noriega with a GPA of 4.40, who will continue her post-educational career at Valencia College. Tri Huang Tran with a GPA of 4.36, who will continue his post-educational career at Valencia College. Sofia Isabela Franco Ortiz with a GPA of 4.35, who will continue her post-educational career at the University of Central Florida. Brianna Ramjatan with a GPA of 4.32, who will continue her post-educational career at Valencia College. Paola Sofia Garcia Morales with a GPA of 4.27, who will continue her post-educational career at the University of Central Florida. Salik Doren Elias Delva with a GPA of 4.25, who will continue his post-educational career at Valencia College. Angelicia Tori Fry with a GPA of 4.21, who will continue her post-educational career at Valencia College. Samantha Hidalgo Forledo with a GPA of 4.15, who will continue her post-educational career at Valencia College. Kayla Gallen with a GPA of 4.10, who will continue her post-educational career at Valencia College. Sade Georges Pierre with a GPA of 4.18, who will continue her post-educational career at Valencia College. Marlene Seguda with a GPA of 4.09, who will continue her post-educational career at Valencia College. Simon Eduardo Bliceno Rodriguez with a GPA of 4.09, who will continue his post-educational career at Valencia College. Janiel Jose Rulan Maldonado with a GPA of 4.05, who will continue his post-educational career at Valencia College. Marshall Rogerson with a GPA of 4.01, who will continue his post-educational career at Valencia College. Yanluis Badillo Cruz. Michael Yadiel Rodriguez Olivo. Natalia de los Santos. Jada Cillian. Naila Amor Santiago. Josiah Anthony Rivera. Michael Victor McGraw. Jeremy Fernando Laura Mendez. Yariel Omar Figueroa. Naomi Capielo Santiago. Elijah Abdul Malik. Gabriel Miguel Acevedo Vasquez. Kalian Michelle Adam Sanchez. Mariángel Agudelo Aponte. Maya Leila Ali.